Hey y'all. Hold on 1 second. Oh, shit. I just be jumping up, I be not jumping up. See? Shouldn't have smoked that mirror. That mirror would always give you some. I already be having a vision, but anyway. Alrighty then. Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? Can I get some likes while y'all come in, please? Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all watch what I watched today. I'm gonna watch a couple of videos, but how y'all doing? My name is your girl Root. Hope that I can enlighten you. Aha moment, confirmation, participate, or just listening. Okay. Thank you. Hey, Nar- Noreen? Yeah, Noreen, huh? How you doing? How you doing? First I want to tell you all this crazy. I be looking at the crazy ass pictures. I don't know if you ever watched Tales of the Crypt. It's an old, crazy looking shit. He's so scary. He scared himself when he look in the mirror. Anyway, they show little clips, a little, little movies or whatever, series before well, not Netflix. Yeah, before the series, whatever. And it was funny as shit. It had this young guy. He robbed the bank or robbed somewhere, right? So he riding trying to go to Mexico. So he thought he'd shake the cops, and he in a desert part, I guess, going to Mexico through California. And so one cop caught up with him on a bike, on a motorcycle. So the cop behind him, so he's shaking the cop so far, he's shaking him. And then every time he shake the cop got up and came back on the bike. So this time he decided to side swipe the cop and shoot at him and turn the car sideways. And when he turned the car sideways, and the cop, what some kind of way the cop fell off, but the bike kept rolling. It was so funny. The bike kept rolling and hit his side of the car where he was driving at. So now the car fucked up, the bike fucked up. The cop went I think the cop went over the edge, and he hurried up and got out the car before it blew up. So they both in the damn desert, right? So he thinking, okay, the cop dead. He's shooting the finger, all this kind of stuff. Grab his little money, start walking to looking at his little map, trying to figure out where Mexico is, how close he is to Mexico. So he gets in and start walking to Mexico. So the cop ain't dead, so he get up. He starts shooting at him, so they running, whatever, whatever. But the killing part was a vulture was looking at the whole shit. Hey, sweet, how you doing? Thank y'all for coming. The vulture was looking at the whole shit, right? That was the funniest part. So he talking to the vulture, and the vulture kept landing on his car. So he tell him, "You ain't gonna get me. You're not getting me." But the crazy thing is too, before the car, well, after he ran, he found a sign. He thought he had found a restaurant. He said, "Oh, I'm gonna give me a beer and blah blah blah, hide from this man, whatever." Couldn't find out the whole town dead. The whole thing is dead. There's nothing there, no water, no beer, nothing. So the cops kept up, catch up with him. But before that, the vulture shows up and just looking at him. So he cussing the vulture out. So the vulture goes back and fly to the cop and shows the cop the sign because he had took the sign and put it flat on the ground so the cop couldn't see where it was going. So the vulture was basically helping the cop find the damn man, right? It was funny shit. So anyway, he catch up with him in the place. They fighting. So he shoots the cop. But before he shot the cop put the handcuffs on him, and the cop put it on him and the guy. So the guy, he had dropped the gun. So the guy grabbed the gun. He shoots the cop and kill him. Mind you now, before the cop died, the cop took the key to the handcuffs and swallowed it and said some shit. So instead of this fool looking for somewhere in that place to cut the man's hand off, you know, so he can go on about his business, this fool picks the damn cop up and put him on his shoulder because the key gone and packing him in through the desert to go to Mexico. I see this some crazy ass shit. So anyway, he couldn't try to make it, kept falling. The vulture still watching, still going, still watching, still going. So finally, he get over and he see Mexico. So he goes over this like mountain like hump little thing. But the man too heavy for him to pack over, right? So they fall down. So he tried to find another way, and it's closer to the cliff. But before that, he seen the man's badge. He said, "Oh shit!" He took the badge. He finally thought about cutting the man's arm off. So he gets the badge, and he finds a stick, and he bams the badge into the stick to make it like a saw or something, a axe. So he started trying to cut the man's hand off. Before he cut the man off, the fool cut his damn hand. I'm like, what the fuck? So he cuts his hand, so he gets to screaming. He's so erratic because he hit it, he stuck it real deep. And they right by a cliff. So he falls off the cliff, hanging down, hand cut, and the man's other hand still holding him, laying down flat on the ground. So funny. So anyway, uh, let me see what he did after that. He some kind of way his hand tore off because he couldn't hold on no longer. So because he hit that bone, he hit it way down there. So the hand came off and he fell and he broke his neck and he couldn't move his body. But when he came to, he was like, help, I can't move, what's going on? I can't move, I can't feel my body. And the vulture come flying in. Look, he kept saying, "You can't have me, Mr. Vulture. You can't have me, Mr. Vulture." Shit, that vulture went right on and started eating the shit out there, man. That was so funny. I was like, look at this shit. That was crazy. I just want to tell y'all I was watching that. That was really crazy. Anyway, okay. That was funny as shit. Oh, and my vision while I was asleep. And I don't know, somebody be careful. Somebody gonna try to be forceful. And you turn somebody down. And or either I don't know, you met somebody, told them no, followed you home. Two ladies and three men. Um, and they came back trying to break in or something. So take it either way. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, so just be careful of that. Have your gun ready to shoot through the door. The law says if they not so much feet in your house, which is stupid as fuck, that you could get charged for the killing. Uh, your life or theirs, which one? That's crazy. Cause I took to get a concealed weapon working for security, and I took this class, and that's what they saying. Or either just pull the motherfucker in the eye. You know what I'm saying? After you shoot them, but that is so crazy. You gotta wait till the person be trying to break in and get halfway in, then you have the right to shoot them. But they said that to that elder lady, different people shooting through the door, so shoot them through the door, child. Anyway, um, Mars squares Pluto. Now this is gonna be fitting for Mars Aries energy and Pluto Scorpio. This gonna be fitting what I'm gonna show y'all and what I'm finna read and my messages. You know they be, you know the spirits be, our ancestors be on point. I'm all up in it. So it says Mars squares Pluto on May 25th, reminding us that empowerment requires confrontation. Well, where have we given away our voice or avoided necessary change? Okay. This tension sparks growth, a call to awaken the inner warrior in the service of a greater good. Okay. It's all gonna work out what I'm finished. Oh, I had another thing I wrote down too. Okay. I was watching yesterday, I think it was. Or was it this morning? About trees. I didn't know. I knew trees. You know, beautiful. Our ancestors, right? Y'all know trees are our ancestors, right? The trees tell some of our ancestors. The trees tell you secrets of both the underworld and the inner world, and the sun and light, which is the world we in, right? It heals, etc. Comforts, nature. You know, nature comforts, right? And the roots are very important because the roots are going down, so it's going to tell you all the secrets, you know what I'm saying, that's been buried, you know what I'm saying. So all women, nature, all want to tell, all they want to tell you the secrets. Walk around in nature, go barefooted when saying it, hug a tree, lay in nature, sit, talk, or just be silent and let them talk to you. And it says that nature knows who you are. So if they feel that you are deserving of those secrets, they will tell you those secrets. You know, I thought that was pretty cool. So I forgot I hadn't went barefooted. You know, they remind me what I hadn't done. And I hadn't went barefooted or hugged a tree in a while. So I had to do, you know, I went on and did that today. And then I watched another one about the birds, the crows and stuff. I didn't know they did this. See, I probably know some of this stuff. The birds, insects, watch them perform, especially ants. I know ants be telling you, ants are workaholics though. The crows, if they like you, will leave little presents for you. And I didn't know that was the crows. I was saying yesterday about I was complaining and what I wanted, it was by a bus stop. And I was like, okay. And little different little presents. It could be a feather. It could be some little change. It could be, whatever stuff. I don't know if they like you, they trust you, because I'm always talking to the birds. But sometimes they ask them, okay, is you sent? You know what I'm saying? Are you, for real? You know. So yeah, I didn't know they did that. They said if they like you, they'll leave little things for you. That's cool. And somebody was talking about a crow or raven, or one of them. This little girl used to one of the readers or somebody. That's somebody I was listening to. The little girl used to feed the birds, and somebody kidnapped and killed the baby. And the crows told the police. They put everything to find her and the killer. And they said this is real life. Hey Coco, where you been? Go shopping? Where you live at to go shopping this time of night? How you doing? Yeah, so yeah, that was pretty cool. I didn't know it was that connection like that, but they can tell what type of person you are. I think that's why they want to destroy the trees too and put all this concrete shit up and all these damn apartments and shit. Now, I'm in the country. I mean, I'm in the city part, but we not New York. You know what I'm saying? We not. This supposed to be country. This supposed to be South. But then they talking about making that smart city and all that bullshit. So that means a lot of grass and shit. I haven't seen, man, I have never seen so much artificial grass around. How do you do that? Yeah, I don't know. How do you do artificial grass? I mean, teach his own, but really? Anyway, so they gonna be ready for the smart city and shit. Oh, okay, okay, okay. That's right, that's right. You sure are. Mm-hmm. That's right, that's right. Well, have fun. Shop enough for me. My store closed. I ain't had a nap penny. Nordstrom, that was my store. My daughter worked there. She got a couple of things for me when she was working there. The one that passed, so yeah. At least my bookie do. Okay. Let me see. They are our ancestors' mountains. Oh, and they are ancestors' mountains, which are trees. Yeah, mountains are trees. We all established that, right? Uh, learn from everything. Rocks, which are broken down and made to make concrete. Sand, using the rocks, breaking the rocks down. That's sad. Okay. Oh, the name I couldn't think about yesterday. Check out her channel, Cassandra Faith Floyd. I was talking about something she mentioned about Bethany. Richas Ashe. Okay, I think that's all I have right now. We're gonna watch something. I'm just let y'all watch what I watched today. And y'all gonna see it's fitting, being this Aries and Scorpio energy squares. Okay, you take care, okay? Talk to you next time too. Um, sorry about that. I hadn't looked that up. I'm still, I don't know the little details like that on the birth chart, the square and all that kind of stuff. But it says it's like this, like this being the birth chart, right? And you got the houses and stuff. So it would be square. These are three. It's like say for instance, this is Capricorn, this is Aquarius, and this would be either Gemini or Taurus. But it's only doing two. It says 90-degree angle, and it's mean intense tension, friction, tug of war, dynamic. Two forces working across the purpose for a purpose. Now, I was talking about the trees, letting you know the underworld, the spiritual world, as well as where we at and the underworld, all the secrets, right? So I'm gonna show y'all these how spiritual and our world connects, and this the first video. It lasts about 30 minutes or so. If y'all want to hang and watch, and then hey, quiet, how you do? Oh, I appreciate that. Thanks. So we'll watch the first one, and then we'll watch the second one. So if you if it's not for you, just click off. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I like to explore different types of things that I don't know about, and things that I do want to know about, and some things I just want to learn, especially when people are some coming at me or so whatever. You know what I'm saying? So this one is called New Orleans. In my home, it's in my hometown. I mean, well, I'm not from New Orleans, but Louisiana, and it's places and buildings that's haunted. Okay, so just listen to that. That's the first one. And then the other one is Louisiana voodoo. Okay, so bear with me. Hold on. Okay. Let me fix that. Let me see. Oh, okay. Got a little straight shot. I did it just right. Okay, that's the first one. 12 curses, places that still terrify New Orleans. So this kind of all go with what I'm talking about.
These places back to life. The most haunted spots in the city. Number 1. LaLaurie Mansion. In the heart of the French Quarter sits one of the most feared houses in New Orleans history, the LaLaurie Mansion. In the 1830s, it was home to Madame Delphine LaLaurie, a wealthy and well-known socialite. But behind the grand parties and beautiful furnishings, something horrifying was happening. Rumors of cruelty toward the people she enslaved swirled, but no one imagined how dark the truth really was, until a fire revealed the mansion's secret. When firefighters arrived to put out the blaze, they found a hidden upstairs room that shocked the entire city. Inside were enslaved individuals who had been tortured in ways too awful to describe. The news spread quickly, and a mob of angry citizens stormed the home. Madame LaLaurie fled the city, escaping justice forever. But her house never recovered from its dark reputation. People began to say the mansion itself had become cursed. Over the decades, new owners tried to make it a proper home again. But strange things kept happening. Residents claimed to hear chains dragging across the floor and cries echoing through the halls at night. One man said he was attacked by a shadowy figure on the staircase. Others refused to enter certain rooms because the air felt heavy and full of sadness. The mansion was even left empty for years, as no one dared to stay long. Today, the LaLaurie mansion still stands tall and beautiful on Royal Street, but many say it holds something evil within. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, this house's terrible history makes it one of the most chilling places in all of New Orleans. Number 2. St. Louis Cemetery. Just outside the French Quarter lies a graveyard unlike any other, St. Louis Cemetery Number 1, the oldest cemetery in New Orleans. Founded in 1789, its above-ground tombs form tight alleyways of stone and brick, giving the place a maze-like feel. But it's not just the design that draws visitors, it's the legends. Most come in search of one name, Marie Laveau, the famous voodoo queen of New Orleans. Marie Laveau lived in the 1800s and was known for her healing powers, spiritual guidance, and influence in the city. When she died, she was buried in this very cemetery. But according to many, her spirit never left. People say, if you knock 3 times on her tomb and ask for a wish, she might just grant it. Others leave offerings, like coins, candles, or beads, hoping to earn her favor. There are also stories of shadowy figures walking between the tombs when no one is around. Some have heard whispers in the wind or footsteps behind them, only to turn and find no one there. Cemetery workers have reported tools going missing or doors slamming on their own. Even those who don't believe in ghosts say there's something strange in the air inside those walls. Today, the cemetery is tightly protected, and you can only visit with a licensed guide. Still, many come hoping to feel the power of the past, to walk among the tombs where stories never die. With its mix of history, mystery, and lingering spirits, St. Louis Cemetery Number 1 remains one of the most legendary haunted spots in all of New Orleans. Number 3. Hotel Monteleone. The elegant Hotel Monteleone is one of New Orleans' most famous places to stay, but not everyone who checks in is alive. Built in 1886 and still owned by the same family, this historic hotel has hosted presidents, movie stars, and authors. But what really sets it apart is the long list of ghostly guests said to roam its halls. From playful children to mysterious men in old-fashioned clothes, the hotel is filled with paranormal tales. One of the most well-known spirits is that of a young boy named Maurice Beger, who died in the hotel during the late 1800s. His parents stayed there often, and guests still report hearing a child's laughter or tiny footsteps running through the halls. Some even say they've seen him near the 14th floor, which doesn't exist on the elevator panel, but is known to staff as the hotel's most haunted level. Other visitors have told stories of cold spots, flickering lights, and elevators that seem to move on their own. Some guests wake up to see shadowy figures standing at the foot of their beds, only to disappear seconds later. The staff takes it in stride. After all, they say the spirits mean no harm. They just never checked out. With its famous rotating carousel bar, antique decor, and a history rich with both luxury and mystery, Hotel Monteleone remains a favorite stop for those who love a good ghost story. It's the kind of place where the past and present meet, and sometimes where the living meet the dead. Number 4. Bourbon Orleans Hotel. Tucked just behind Jackson Square, the Bourbon Orleans Hotel may be one of the most beautiful and haunted buildings in the French Quarter. In the early 1800s, it was a grand ballroom that hosted the city's finest parties. Later, it became a convent and orphanage run by Catholic nuns. With such a long and varied past, it's no surprise that many believe the hotel is still home to spirits from every chapter of its history. Guests and staff have reported all sorts of ghostly activity, from flickering lights to doors opening by themselves. The most famous ghost is a woman in a flowing dress who appears dancing alone in the ballroom late at night. She's thought to be a leftover spirit from the hotel's party days, a guest who never wanted the music to end. Another common sight is that of a nun walking the hallways or standing quietly near the elevator. Some say she appears when someone is about to experience a life-changing moment. Children's laughter is also often heard in the halls, believed to be echoes from the orphanage years, when dozens of young lives filled the building with noise and joy. Despite the strange happenings, visitors say the spirits here seem peaceful, like they're still enjoying the memories of the past. Whether you're checking in for a vacation or a ghost tour, the Bourbon Orleans offers more than just a room. It offers a window into the city's haunted heart. Number 5. Andrew Jackson Hotel.
That is nice.
The Andrew Jackson Hotel stands on Royal Street, in the heart of the French Quarter, where it has long been known for its charm and its ghosts. The site was once a boys' boarding school, tragically destroyed by fire in 1794. Several young boys died in the blaze, and many believe their spirits never left. In the 1800s, a new structure was built, and eventually it became the hotel that still welcomes guests today. But those guests sometimes report strange experiences. Laughter from unseen children echoes through empty hallways, and objects move on their own in the middle of the night.
Damn.
One ghost in particular, said to be a boy named Armand, often appears in room 208. Guests have woken to find him standing at the foot of their bed, or playing tricks by turning on the TV or pulling the covers off. Other spirits have also made their presence known. A woman's voice has been heard singing softly near the courtyard, and some believe it's a mother still searching for her child. Cold spots, flickering lights, and phantom footsteps have become common tales from both staff and visitors alike. But oddly, most people say the spirits don't feel threatening, just mischievous and curious. Today, the Andrew Jackson Hotel remains one of the most talked about haunted places in New Orleans. With its wrought iron balconies and classic French Quarter charm, it attracts both travelers and ghost hunters alike. Whether you're checking in for a quiet night or hoping for a ghostly encounter, this historic hotel has a way of bringing the past back to life.
Don't stand 208. For real, for real.
Number 6. Lafitte's Blacksmith Shop Bar. Lafitte's Blacksmith Shop Bar is one of the oldest buildings in New Orleans, and possibly one of the most haunted. Built in the early 1700s, this dimly lit bar was once said to be the base of operations for the infamous pirate Jean Lafitte. Though he posed as a blacksmith, locals believed he was running smuggling operations and hiding treasure in plain sight. Today, the building still stands, with much of its original structure intact. The bar's flickering candles and shadowy corners set the perfect mood for ghostly tales. Many visitors have reported seeing a man in dark clothing, thought to be Lafitte himself, silently watching from the corners. He never speaks, but his presence is strong, especially near the back of the bar, where he's said to have done much of his secretive business. Other spirits have made appearances as well. Glasses have flown off shelves without warning. The piano sometimes plays by itself, and mysterious footsteps echo through the floorboards when no one's around. Some guests even claim their phones and cameras stop working inside, only to function again once they step outside. Despite the paranormal activity, Lafitte's Blacksmith Shop remains a favorite stop for both locals and tourists. Its creaky charm, candlelit tables, and long history make it feel like a step back in time. And for those who believe, it offers a rare chance to share a drink with one of New Orleans' most legendary ghosts. Number 7.
Why me? I had opportunities to being a didn't. Balancing life, work, and school was tough, but I was never.
Level up with a nursing degree from Capella University. What can you do? Monday Hair Care's multi-award winning shampoo, conditioner, and Pure Dream Wash Day Duo. Cleanse and hydrate with our ultra-nourishing formulas to smooth, moisturize, or voluminize. Your best hair doesn't have to wait. With Monday Hair Care, have good hair every day.
Is your mattress giving you aches and pains? With Mattress Firm, our sleep experts can match you with a more supportive mattress like a...
So we need to speed up the process.
Need more space.
Old Ursuline Convent. The Old Ursuline Convent, located on Chartres Street, is the oldest surviving building in the Mississippi Valley. Built in 1752, it was originally home to the Ursuline nuns, who came to educate young girls and care for orphans. But over the centuries, the building has gathered stories that go far beyond its religious beginnings. Stories of strange happenings and ghostly sightings that still puzzle visitors today. One of the most chilling legends involves the attic, which is said to have been nailed shut by the church. Some believe this was done to keep something inside, possibly spirits, or even darker forces. There are whispers of the mysterious casket girls, young women sent from France who were rumored to be vampires or cursed in some way. Though there's no proof of these claims, the stories refuse to fade. Visitors have reported cold drafts, voices when no one is present, and the feeling of being watched. Some say they've seen shadowy figures moving along the upstairs windows that are supposedly sealed. Staff have heard footsteps from the upper floors at night, even when the building is empty and locked. Today, the convent operates as a museum, sharing its long and complex history with guests. But behind its peaceful facade lies a building full of unanswered questions and ghostly whispers. Whether fact or folklore, the old Ursuline convent remains one of the most mysterious and haunted places in all of New Orleans. Number 8. St. Louis Cathedral. Standing tall in Jackson Square, the St. Louis Cathedral is a symbol of New Orleans and a place of deep spiritual energy. Built in 1794 on the site of two earlier churches, it has witnessed centuries of joy, sorrow, and change. While it remains a place of worship, many say it's also a place where spirits linger, especially when the city quiets down at night. One of the most famous ghost stories tied to the cathedral is that of Père Antoine, a beloved priest who served there in the 1800s. He's often seen near the altar or walking through the courtyard in his brown robes, still carrying out his sacred duties. Tour guides and late-night passers-by have spotted him lighting candles or disappearing into thin air before their eyes. The cathedral's bells have also rung on their own, and some say voices echo through the pews, even when the church is empty. There are stories of cold spots, flickering lights, and feelings of peace or unease that come over visitors without warning. Some even believe the nearby tombs and burials beneath the church contribute to the energy that surrounds it. Despite its ghostly tales, St. Louis Cathedral remains a place of beauty, faith, and history. Visitors come for its towering spires, stunning artwork, and the peaceful feeling it offers, whether from the living or the beyond. In a city known for its spirits, this sacred space reminds us that not all ghosts are frightening. Some simply never left the place they loved most. Number 9. Pirates Alley. Tucked between St. Louis Cathedral and the Cabildo, Pirates Alley is a narrow, cobbled path with a name that sparks curiosity and plenty of ghost stories. Officially named Père Antoine Alley after a beloved priest, this shadowy passage earned its nickname due to tales of pirates lurking here in the 1700s. Some believe Jean Lafitte himself once used the alley to carry out secret meetings and shady deals. Over time, the alley gained a reputation for more than pirate legends. Late at night, people walking through have claimed to feel sudden cold gusts or hear whispers when no one is around. Some even report seeing a dark figure pacing the alley or disappearing into the old stone walls. Locals say it's the spirit of a pirate, still keeping watch over his buried secrets. Others believe Père Antoine himself still visits the alley long after his passing. Dressed in a brown robe, the figure is sometimes seen walking near the cathedral and vanishing before reaching the gate. Despite the spooky stories, the alley doesn't feel threatening. It's more eerie than anything, a place that feels like it's frozen in time. Today, Pirates Alley is a favorite for tourists and ghost hunters alike. With its gas lamps, quiet charm, and centuries of history, it's easy to understand why stories cling to this narrow street. Whether haunted by pirates or priests, the alley reminds us that in New Orleans, even the smallest corners have a life and spirit of their own. Number 10. Napoleon House. The Napoleon House, a historic building in the French Quarter, was once offered as a refuge for Napoleon Bonaparte during his exile, though he never arrived. Built in the early 1800s, the house has since become a famous bar and restaurant, full of atmosphere, music, and mystery. But beneath the charm of its weathered walls and candlelit rooms, strange tales continue to swirl. Some say the ghost of a man in old-fashioned clothing, possibly resembling Napoleon, has been seen moving silently through the back rooms. Others believe the ghost is that of Nicolas Giraud, the former mayor who offered his home to Napoleon and never gave up hope that the emperor would come. His presence has reportedly been felt in the upstairs halls, especially when the building is quiet. Patrons and staff have also heard footsteps above them when no one is there, and lights have flickered without cause. Cold spots drift through certain parts of the restaurant, and the clinking of glasses or soft music is sometimes heard after hours. Despite the activity, most visitors say the feeling inside is calm, not scary, like the ghosts enjoy the atmosphere just as much as the living. With its deep ties to the past and unmistakable French Quarter charm, the Napoleon House remains one of New Orleans' most treasured haunts. Whether you're stopping in for a Pim's Cup or chasing whispers of history, this old house proves that legends don't always need to shout. They sometimes linger in silence. Number 11. Le Petit Théâtre du Vieux Carré. Le Petit Théâtre du Vieux Carré, nestled beside Jackson Square, is one of the oldest community theaters in the United States. Since 1916, it has welcomed actors, artists, and audiences alike. But over the years, the spotlight has also fallen on something else. Ghostly presences that refuse to leave. With its elegant balconies and vintage stage lights, the theater feels like a time capsule, and some believe spirits from the past still linger to watch the shows unfold. Stagehands and performers have long shared stories of strange happenings. Costumes go missing and reappear, doors slam with no wind, and lights flicker during rehearsals. Disembodied footsteps echo across the empty stage, and shadowy figures have been spotted in the balconies after hours. The feeling of being watched is common here, especially for those alone in the dressing rooms or waiting in the wings. One of the most mentioned apparitions is that of a man in a top hat, believed to be a former actor who died mid-performance. Some claim he still walks the stage proudly, checking on each production. Others believe the building's past, possibly built atop old burial grounds, adds to its restless energy. The spirits seem more protective than harmful, as if watching over the theater they once loved. Le Petit Théâtre remains a place of creativity, history, and quiet mystery. As crowds gather for performances, they may never know if someone from long ago is seated beside them, still applauding from the shadows. In New Orleans, the curtain never truly falls, not even for its ghosts. Number 12. Magnolia Mansion. In the heart of the Garden District, the Magnolia Mansion stands tall with its grand white columns and timeless southern charm. Built in 1857, it has seen war, illness, and sorrow. First as a private home and later as a military hospital during the Civil War. With so many stories tied to its rooms, the mansion has become known not only for its beauty, but also for the spirits said to wander its halls. Guests often report hearing whispers late at night, echoing footsteps in empty corridors, and sudden chills in warm rooms. Some believe the ghost of a young boy who may have died of yellow fever roams the upstairs halls. Dressed in 19th century clothing, he's been seen quietly observing from doorways or playing with invisible toys on the second floor. But he's not alone. Others have seen a woman in a flowing white gown drifting through the parlor, thought to be a former resident mourning a lost love. Mirrors are said to fog mysteriously, and lights flicker without reason. While no harm ever comes to guests, many say the spirits seem curious, watching, listening, remembering. Today, Magnolia Mansion operates as a boutique inn, hosting weddings and romantic getaways. But beneath the surface, elegance lies a deeper, more haunted charm. In New Orleans, even the loveliest homes can carry echoes of the past, and the Magnolia Mansion is one of the quietest, yet most unforgettable haunted gems in the city. If you enjoyed the video, please click the like button. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. See you in...
I'm trying to find the one I was looking at. Let me see. Oh, shoot. Oh, man. Dang, what's the name of it? I thought I had the right name. He may or may not want me to show y'all this one. Let me see. Let me see. Let me go back.
Today, we step inside.
That's it.
We've got a shiny new, really big deal just for you. We'll let you know Thursday night.
There's just too many steps to finding a therapist. It takes 5 minutes. They'll probably help us. Meet a great one tomorrow.
Today, we step inside the world of Louisiana voodoo, a place of ancient rituals, restless spirits, and living legends.
Number 1. Blanc Danny. During the 1800s in New Orleans, a mysterious voodoo practitioner named Daniel Blanc, known as Blanc Danny, or Monsieur Blanc, became famous for his spiritual abilities.
Spirits come. Look after me, and after those who believe.
He was said to work closely with spirits and Loa, especially those who dealt with healing and protection. His ceremonies were known for white candles, chalk symbols, and soft singing to call on the spirits for help. Some believed he could make illness fade away or help ships return safely to port.
Spirits of the crossroads, hear our drum, we call you now.
His white clothing and calm voice made people trust him, even when they didn't fully understand his power. But Blunt Danny's legend grew strongest after his death. Residents began reporting that a tall man wearing all white wandered the French Quarter streets near where he once worked. Sometimes he appeared in mirrors behind visitors, only to disappear when they turned around. Shops nearby would find coins and white feathers on their doorsteps, believed to be signs of his presence. Today, some New Orleans locals say if you walk respectfully and speak kindly in those old streets, Monsieur Blanc might watch over you. His spirit, whether seen or just felt, remains a reminder that voodoo is not only mystery, it is also guidance, protection, and tradition that refuses to fade. Number 2. Marie Laveau, Voodoo Queen of New Orleans. Marie Laveau is one of the most legendary figures in New Orleans history. Born in 1801, she lived in the French Quarter and became a respected healer and spiritual leader. She knew the city's people well, from the wealthy to the poor, and soon earned the name the Voodoo Queen of New Orleans.
What do you need? Health? Money? Or maybe you need love?
Marie Laveau was known for using both faith and traditional remedies. She visited the sick, comforted families, and helped people solve problems they were too afraid to speak about. Some believed she could predict the future.
I wish I could have met the Voodoo Queen.
Some people say she is still around.
When Marie Laveau passed away, many thought that would be the end of her power. But that's when the legends truly began. Visitors at St. Louis Cemetery No. 1 reported seeing a woman who looked just like her walking between the tombs. Some say she still listens to those who come asking for help. Even today, hundreds leave small offerings, like beads, flowers, and written wishes, on her tomb, hoping Marie Laveau will answer.
If you are kind to her, she will answer your prayers.
In New Orleans, the Voodoo Queen is more than a story. She is a presence people still feel, watching over the city she loved. Number 3. Julia Brown. In the tiny Louisiana town of Frenier lived Julia Brown, a woman everyone called Aunt Julie. She was a healer who knew the secrets of voodoo and cared for the community, but as the years passed, some neighbors grew wary of her powers. Julia began to sing a strange song that made people nervous.
One day I'm gonna die and take the whole town with me.
On September 29th, 1915, the day of her funeral, a massive hurricane struck the region. Frenier and nearby towns were destroyed in the storm, just as her haunting song had warned. People who survived believed Aunt Julie had predicted, or even caused, the disaster. That day became one of Louisiana's most chilling legends. Since then, locals have told stories of seeing a woman in a long dress wandering near the swamp. Others hear the soft tune of her song floating over the water when no one is around. Tour guides warn visitors not to stay too long at the old town site after dark.
Sometimes I hear a woman talking, but there is no one.
Today, Frenier is gone, swallowed by swamp and time, but many say Aunt Julie never left. Her legend reminds Louisiana that the line between blessing and curse can be very thin, especially when the spirits of the bayou are listening. Number 4,
Papa Legba.
Papa Legba. In Louisiana voodoo, Papa Legba is one of the most respected spiritual figures. He is the gatekeeper between the human world and the spirit world. The one who listens first whenever someone prays or calls for help. People picture him as an older man with a cane or straw hat, greeting those who come to him with kindness and curiosity.
Who do you need to talk to, my friend?
During voodoo ceremonies in New Orleans, followers often begin by calling Papa Legba. Without his permission, no other spirit can arrive.
He decides who crosses and who stays. Be careful.
Legends say Papa Legba is sometimes spotted where the living and the unseen meet, such as crossroads or old cemeteries.
Hello. How you doing?
Locals tell stories of seeing a friendly man greeting them politely before suddenly vanishing into the night. Dogs are said to bark excitedly when he is near, as if they can see what humans cannot. Today, people leave offerings like candy, coffee, or coins to show respect. Papa Legba reminds everyone in Louisiana voodoo that the spirit world is never far away, and that a kind guardian is always at the gates, ready to listen. Number 5,
Mommy
La
Wata.
Sirène. Along Louisiana's bayous and the Gulf waters, stories are told of La Sirène, a mermaid-like spirit deeply connected to voodoo. She is believed to be a beautiful Loa who rules the sea, music, and fortune. Sailors say she appears with long flowing hair and shining scales, singing with a voice that blends perfectly with the sound of waves crashing against the shore.
Follow me, my love. Take this shell, it will guide you home.
La Sirène is known for offering gifts to those who respect the ocean. Legend says she can guide fishermen to success or protect boats from storms. But she also expects gratitude and care in return, because the sea is her kingdom.
Listen to her carefully. Please do everything she tells you.
Ignoring her warnings can bring sudden changes in the water or thick fog that hides the shoreline completely. People claim to have heard her songs all over Louisiana, especially on calm, moonlit nights. Some even say ripples appear in the water when no boat is near, as if someone just dove under the surface. A few brave souls have described glimpsing a shimmering fin slipping into the dark bayou. Today, those who follow voodoo sometimes leave shells, ribbons, or pretty jewelry along the water's edge in her honor. Number 6. Dr. John.
Take this medallion with you. It will protect you from evil spirits.
In the heart of 1800s, New Orleans lived a man known only as Dr. John. His real name was Jean Montanet, and he came from West Africa, bringing with him traditions of healing and spiritual guidance. He worked as a blacksmith and a fortune teller, and many believe he blended African traditions with the spiritual practices of Louisiana's voodoo culture.
If you are sick, I can help you, my friend.
Dr. John was famous for his powerful charms and potions. Some said he could cure sickness with herbs grown only in the deep Louisiana swamps. Others believed he could see what would happen in someone's life before it occurred. Even after he passed away, stories continued to grow. Fishermen claimed to see his shadow walking along the water's edge at night. Some said their boats rocked suddenly, as if Dr. John wanted to remind them he still watched over the lake. Today, visitors still place coins and small gifts near his resting place, hoping for a little luck or protection. In New Orleans, Dr. John is remembered not as a frightening spirit, but as a powerful figure who helped shape voodoo into one of Louisiana's most mysterious and fascinating traditions.
For over 130 years, Strayer University has been making education affordable and attainable.
You have your own personal definition of wealth. It takes a personal approach to get there. Let Moran Wealth Management.
However you use your outdoor space, make it yours. From dining.
Number 7. Grand Zombie. In Louisiana voodoo, one of the most respected spiritual forces is the Grand Zombie, sometimes called the Great Spirit. The word zombie originally came from African languages, meaning a spirit or soul, not the creature seen in movies today. Grand Zombie represents the powerful connection between the living, the natural world, and the ancestors who protect families. Grand Zombie is often honored through the image of a serpent, symbolizing wisdom and renewal. In old New Orleans, voodoo leaders like Marie Laveau were known to care for sacred snakes during ceremonies.
Did you see if the serpent moved?
Just ask for protection, Charlotte.
When the serpent danced and moved with the rhythm, followers believed Grand Zombie was listening. People once gathered in Congo Square, where drums echoed across the city. They prayed for healing, success, and guidance, thanking Grand Zombie for protection.
Just say the word. He's listening. Open the gates. Spirits rise.
Even today, Grand Zombie remains an important part of Louisiana voodoo. Many see the spirit as a reminder that life, like a serpent shedding its skin, can always grow and change. Grand Zombie stands as a symbol of strength, a quiet guardian of New Orleans' most sacred traditions. Number 8. Grunch Road Monster. On the outskirts of New Orleans, near a lonely road once called Grunch Road, a mysterious creature became part of voodoo folklore, the Grunch. The story says that a group sheltering from the world long ago developed strange abilities. Over time, legends claimed they turned into a creature living deep in the woods.
They are everywhere. They might be watching you right now.
Some describe the Grunch as part human, part animal, with glowing eyes and the ability to move silently through trees. Drivers on quiet nights have reported seeing a shadow cross the road just before their headlights flicker. The creature is said to watch from the darkness, curious about those who enter its territory.
There are shadows in these woods. Keep your eyes open.
The Grunch legend picked up a spiritual twist when people began leaving small offerings along the roadside, coins, food, and charms, asking for safe passage. In local voodoo belief, showing respect to powerful beings of the wild is a way to avoid trouble. Ignoring the old traditions could lead to a sudden fright or your car refusing to start at the worst moment. Even today, brave visitors drive down Grunch Road, hoping for a glimpse of Louisiana's famous cryptid. Whether a guardian or a warning, the Grunch reminds people that the bayou has secrets. Number 9, voodoo ceremony. In New Orleans, the heart of voodoo culture beats inside a sacred place. This isn't just a room. It's a gathering space where the community comes together to honor the spirits known as the Loa. With colorful cloths, candles, and drums, a haunfo becomes filled with music and excitement. Every sound tells the spirits it is time to listen. Ceremonies often begin with Papa Legba.
Come inside. Maybe he lets you speak with his spirit.
Participants clap and sing to welcome him, asking for permission to speak to the other spirits. As the drumming grows stronger, everyone feels the energy shift, like the air is filled with electricity. Each Loa has its own songs and offerings. For La Sirène, it may be shells and water. For Grand Zombie, it could be a symbol of a serpent. These moments are not meant to frighten anyone. They are joyful celebrations of culture and faith, honoring ancestors who are still believed to guide and protect their families today.
I call the spirits rise. It's time.
Modern ceremonies continue across Louisiana, especially during special holidays and saints' days. They remind the city that voodoo isn't just a legend, it is a living tradition. Number 10. Vampire of Bayou Gula. In the small Louisiana community of Bayou Gula, a strange legend began in the 1800s. After a respected man passed away, residents reported unusual events. Animals found lifeless with no clear reason, and people waking up tired as if something had drained their energy overnight. The community believed a powerful spirit had returned from the grave. They called him the Vampire of Bayou Gula. The story spread fast. People said they saw a tall shadow roaming near the cemetery just before sunrise. Local voodoo practitioners were asked for help and explained that some spirits, if not properly honored, might wander in confusion.
Please, don't forget to honor the dead.
Neighbors claimed the haunting stopped only after a special ritual was performed. A local voodoo priestess is believed to have spoken to the spirit, guiding him back to peace. the nighttime sightings came to an end. But the community never forgot the fear that swept through the bayou. Even today, visitors walking past the old cemetery say they feel a sudden chill on warm nights. Some believe the spirit still checks on Bayou Gula from time to time. The legend serves as a reminder that in Louisiana, spirits are never far from home, especially if they feel forgotten. Number 11. New Orleans Voodoo Ceremonial Altars. All across New Orleans, voodoo altars are key to spiritual life. These altars are built in homes, stores, and temples to honor the Loa, the spirits who guide and protect. Each altar is unique, decorated with items like candles, colorful cloths, statues, and personal offerings. These displays help create a connection between the living and the spirit world. In the 1800s, people sometimes saw neighbors visiting altars late at night, holding quiet prayers for healing, good fortune, or family safety.
If you talk to them, they will listen to you.
Outsiders didn't always understand what they saw, and this mystery helped voodoo gain its eerie reputation. Some altars honor Marie Laveau, the famous voodoo queen, with people leaving handwritten wishes, coins, or flowers. Others are dedicated to spirits like Papa Legba or La Sirène. Those who approach respectfully say they can feel a powerful energy nearby, a reminder that every object has meaning. Altars remain a beautiful symbol of New Orleans culture. They show that voodoo isn't just stories of fear.
Be respectful. Spirits are watching from the other side.
It is a living tradition full of hope and protection. When candles flicker and drums echo through the night, the spirits are believed to draw close. Number 12. Devilman of Algiers. Across the river from the French Quarter lies Algiers Point, one of the oldest neighborhoods in New Orleans. In the late 1800s, people whispered about a mysterious figure known as the Devilman of Algiers. Dressed in dark clothing, he appeared suddenly at night, then vanished without a trace. Some believed he was a spirit connected to voodoo.
Have you seen the Devil Man around?
I think I have. But I think he just wants to bother us.
Witnesses described glowing red eyes and the sound of hooves echoing behind him, even though he walked like a man. Whenever the Devilman appeared, dogs barked wildly, and street lamps flickered as if they feared his presence. Local voodoo practitioners explained that he might be a spirit who crossed into the physical world just to play pranks and unsettle the careless. Parents warned children not to stay out after dark, and adults carried charms in their pockets for protection. The Devilman was never known to harm anyone, but he enjoyed surprises, tapping shoulders from behind or rushing past with a sudden cold wind.
I like the Devil Man. I think he just wants to have fun.
Okay.
Though the sightings faded over time, some residents of Algiers still step a little quicker when night falls. They say if you feel a chill along the Mississippi River and hear soft footsteps following you, the Devilman might be checking if you still respect the old stories.
If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button.
And don't forget to subscribe to the channel.
Hope y'all enjoyed this. Respect, respect. That's what it's all about. Respect. But you can't see in what you see. That I want you to respect. That's why they show some of the movies to make you fear every damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Everything's not fearful. Made to be fearful. Um, there must have been another one I was watching. Did they show that part? No, I was watching another one where they used it for evil, and people forget that it come whatever you put out comes back to you. I made a note. Oh, I watched another one about this lady. It's supposed to be a true story. She was married to the man in this village, and she didn't have a baby for him yet, and everybody was trying kind of like peer pressuring her to have a baby. So she kept, asking the spirits and everything till one day, I don't think she was pregnant. I think the baby appeared, and she was happy to have the baby and everything. And the baby was smart, you know, like a lot of these kids, these babies born today. That's your ancestors born again, and could be other things too. But she she remembered her mom said that she would be back, and her mom, loved her, watched over and stuff. And so she started noticing the baby had a crescent moon on her arm like her mom had, but she just kept, dismissing it. So one day she came in the room and the baby was about one, and the baby was sitting up in the bed in a meditative position, meditating with her eyes closed, and she was like, the baby was 1 year old. Till she finally started believing, and then she started, talking to her mom, and her mom, told her that's her. Came back. So yeah, a lot of things they didn't want us to know, they took from us, because it's very important that we, connect with the outsides, the spiritual underworld, all of that. We're all part of that. Okay, I put Aries being the beginning, because the beginning on the wheel, and Scorpio being the ending and rebirth, and the middle crossroads. So crossroads from Scorpio to Pisces again, starting over with Aries, Aries back to Scorpio again, Scorpio to Sagittarius to Pisces. So anyway, all right, let's see what the cards want to say. Damn, I done got hot again. Hope y'all enjoyed that. A lot of them, those I've been hearing since I was a child, and I respect. I give respect. So the hotels tell you. I mean, a lot of things we don't understand. Pretty sure in y'all life, y'all, you know, some things be happening. Don't fear, you know. Now the vampire, they said that they stopped respecting him, started ignoring him, because they even said when you have, not on, I've seen this on video, when they get abortions, that those children feel some type of way, and they come back um, angry. So I don't know, you know, sounds about right. But anyway, and I was telling y'all about the graveyards, how they making places over the graveyard, not respecting the dead. You know, because the Bible tells you, the Jesus said that the dead bury the dead, and then what you meant that another type of way. Then they have like, oh, when you dead, you dead, and that ain't right. That ain't true. We never die. So anyway, let's see what they want to say. What you wanna do? Who? Anticipation. Ace of Wands reverse. Blocked. Not inspired. No love. Self-doubt. Missed opportunity. Confused and lazy. Should have been new beginnings, but somebody doubting. Um, should be creative. It says singing and also sexual energy, right? Helping. Okay. Helping hand. Hmm. Arguing, fussing, gossiping. Could be conjuring. Also could be dancing. Maybe they decide to dance. That will be good. That'll get that depression off and that doubt. Um, talking to your ancestors, your spirits, feeling happy, making yourself feel happy, regardless of whatever went on, so you can change things and have a new beginning. Um, it's also like my taking like karate or shooting range or even hunting. Um, let's see, competition as well. Okay, okay. King of Pentacles reverse. That's an offering as well, not being done. So that could be no offering. And then also my constable card, rent, like it bring you your rent behind or either tickets, concerts, stuff like that. Um, some type of message, not getting a message. Okay. Oh, what else I put up there? It says mixed signals and jealousy. That's not good. Blocking. So I don't know, somebody trying to tell you some information, and instead of listening to the information, you're not getting it, blocking it out, going on a dark road, just feeling some type of way when it's not necessary to feel that way. You can take things as inspiring. So let's see. Walking away. Yeah, somebody don't want to. It's a warning. It's like a warning. Um, yeah. Seashore. Cups empty. Eclipse. Sun and the moon. Okay, wait a minute. Let me see what else I got. Fear. Oh, okay. Somebody's probably what I just showed, because you've been taught there's a fear. How they put in the movies and churches and different people, it's a fear. So this person or people, kind of like still want to be the old way, what they were brought up. And when you get grown, you're supposed to be finding out what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? As you get grown. It says hard. Let me see. Geppetto, Pinocchio. So he was a voodoo maker. He was lonely, made Pinocchio. But Pinocchio being a liar, but he eventually turned right and became a boy, right? It's all in what you believe. Like I was saying about the lady with the baby. Anything is possible. And I got Peter Pan. Now, when I grew up, I was going through so much stuff. I know he came and got me. I remember flying through the air. Um, I know they say it's all about boys and the windy thing, but I don't know. It was so freeing. It was so funny to find out that Michael Jackson felt that same way. I mean, it was so freeing. It's like I left my body, all that was going on, and feeling free. So let me see. Outfits, potential, shield and wood, hiding, pulling up roots, temperance cards. So somebody stuck, not balanced, temper, not passing a test, going the wrong way. Somebody's not listening. That's like an elder talking. Even the spirits telling them some things and they don't want to hear it. They want to see, that's when negativity will keep taking over and you keep messing up. They got the Wiz. If y'all looked at the Wiz with Michael Jackson, Diana Ross, Nipsey Russell, a whole bunch of others, that's when they came through the neighborhoods and put the drugs and chemtrails, all that kind of stuff. Um, yeah, going on the wrong road, being reckless. Sagittarius energy, reverse Gemini. Okay, let's see. Gemini neighborhoods, people, places, and things. King of Cups. And this is supposed to be a loving person, willing to help, right? And see if this is the person that's ignoring and going through this. The next card. Letting your consuming the things that happen bad in your life. You're not understanding that those are things that are supposed to make you grow. Just like what we said about, it said, it was a saying, it's not at you, but it's for you. Some kind of saying like that. It's not meant to be at you, but it's for your growth. Something like that. I'm not wording it right, but it's something like that. It says Mars squares Pluto, reminding us that empowerment requires confrontation. So you got to go through stuff in order to elevate. Well, where we given away, where have you given away your voice or avoided necessary change? Okay, this tension sparks growth, a call to awaken the inner warrior in the service of the greater good. So it's supposed to help you elevate, not stay in the same position and mad that those things happen to you. And you need to ask yourself why, or either talk to your spirits or whatever. But is this for my growth? What did I learn out of this? What I just went through. You know what I'm saying? I got Queen of Wands, bright, shining person, protective, care about their families. This is my Glenda card, guardian angel as well. Protective, could be whatever woman figure in your life. Got a hangman. This enlightenment and ideas. Okay. Also sacrifice. Also execution. It says manipulate. Could be manipulating things, stalling. As well. Ego. And the ego. Let's see. Got the Hierophant. Got Scorpio. Talking about Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and Taurus. Now this is the a lot of things, right? This is my president card. This a father figure. This a priest. This a professor, doctor, somebody of authority. Okay. Some even use this as the creator, or y'all want to say God, whatever y'all want to say. Um, Okay, a marriage. These two may be married. Maybe this is somebody not happy in a marriage or confused, um, impatient, or bored, or not understanding their path. Oh Lord, it's hot. Hold on a minute. Because most of us, we wasn't taught about no path. You know what I'm saying? It's work, you know, get things, um, get more things. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what they told us, right? Take care of your family. That's basically what they did, and you know, go to church on Sunday and pray for more things. Ask for forgiveness when you do bad things. Go back and do the same thing. Wait till Sunday, ask forgiveness again. Most, you try not to that week. Stuff like that. But they didn't tell us you have a specific path. I mean, in some type of ways, but a serious one. You came here to complete or do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, feeling like a victim. Okay. Yeah, they third eye block. Protected by the ancestors though, because they want you to know your path. But they protecting you. See, they know you're gonna go through that first confusion stage, but you can't stay there. You're getting bored because you don't know what you came here to do. You don't know nothing. It's like it's not fulfilling. It's like, I'm doing all this stuff, like they say, but it's something missing. You know, and that's what's missing. Your path. King of Pentacles reverse, mask off. Could be crooked cops as well. Um, Pentacles are always money as well. It says virtual reality. Yeah, living in something that's not real. Now it's time to come to something that's real. You wanting something real. You feel it in your bones. Self discipline. Reaching a goal. Staying on schedule and sticking to it. Maybe run off your path. Now it's time to go back on that path. Keys to the city, electricity, you know, courthouse, a judge, or judging someone, or you feel like you're being judged. Victim mentality. And now we are being tricked. Remember that. Because they took the memories so they can play with us. Okay? They put situations in your way knowing that you don't know the truth. If you listen to the ancestors and your higher self telling you things, you will. Okay, third eye is closed. You will fall for the okadoke. You know what I'm saying? And then after you fall into that hole and you're trying to climb out, but you realize they made that hole for you to fall in. I was talking about the higher ups. They want us to stay low so they can stay high. That's my president card too, of the Hierophant. Okay, we got King of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, that's fantastic. It's money. It's marriage again. It's like the Hierophant. Um, it's also ancestors, family, happy family. Okay, Queen of Cups right under Queen of Wands. Okay. Let's see. These are the ancestors talking. Who is this? Celebrating. Giving thanks. Three of Cups. Okay. Nine of Swords reverse. Also dancing. Okay. Like I said, giving thanks, praise, conjuring. A lot of gossip. Okay, this is the negative role, but it started getting positive right here. It started getting positive. Okay, maybe somebody talking to their ancestors, or ancestors talking to you now. Giving respect. Okay, we got, yeah, not crying anymore, Nine of Swords. Not feeling some type of way. Um, Everything's are looking up. Okay, hello. Nine of Cups. Orders. Head person, retired military, security guard. Maybe one that doesn't pack a gun. I was talking about security guard earlier. Could or couldn't, it don't matter. Paid spy. Intelligent, easy. Dreamer. Hmm. Oh, someone want to invite you to coffee. One or two. Okay, let's see. Hmm. Could be also drinking, drugs, sorrow, depression, anxiety. Okay, wait a minute. Is somebody up and down, hopeful, or something started off being good? Money losses. Okay, um, I've learned, y'all, um, that with or without money, don't get me wrong, I be wanting to have, some money. I'm in this materialistic world too. And sometimes I do like, feel some type of way, but I click back because if I got what I need, you know, um, why am I stressing that? I get low sometimes, but let's see. Loss. All is not lost. You still have something. You not still have something behind you. So you're not looking at the what's good. Look, you got cups standing up. Them broken down. So I could be throwing up or something too. But like blood or not. Not turning around. And looking at the good side of everything. This look like a happy marriage, a happy couple. Um, Maybe mother-in-law. I don't know, father-in-law, whatever. Um, let's see. Or this could be somebody going to the military, leaving home. Sorry, sorrow about that because they have to leave their family. That could be that as well. Cause we got the government here. What's his famous saying? I want you or something like that. What's that? Uncle Sam. Somebody being called to the military. Two of Wands reverse. Feel like you have no future. Somebody's afraid. That's when you call on your ancestors to be with you wherever you go. You know, I was just showing that video on that. Protect you wherever you at, and protect your family while you gone. If that's the case, whether it's going to military or not, or maybe you finna be a policeman, or I don't know, whatever the deal is. the hermit. Yeah, getting out of your comfort zone. Yeah, this it's like leaving home. You know, yeah, look at the bright side of it. You don't see no bright side of it. And this is also dark night of the soul doing the work, but it's reverse. A force, or forcing you to do something. It's also my ancestor and secret society too. Mm. Ghosts, paranormal activities, Virgo energy, not healing. Um, Virgo's usually the healer. Um, when I say a wizard, warlock, sorcerer, a uh, a high priest, mm, that's not negative. So I don't know if they know your gifts, but you don't know them maybe, and they don't want you to know that, so they're distracting you some type of way. Page of Swords reverse. Need protection. Can't spy. Defenses down. Restricted. Mm. Nine of Pentacles. Feeling alone. No peace. When you got something around you that's loving, caring, so I'm seeing it right here, but it's a fear. You know, if it's court or going to jail or leaving, like I said, going to the forces, military. A lot of noise from the country to the city, juggling. It's also my boomerang or handcuffs. Storms, conjuring storms, infinity, that's Scorpio energy. Two men Taurus, so money. Virgo Capricorn as well, Taurus. Where's my other eyes? I feel somebody feel like they messed up. Um, it's a maybe card. It says choices. Two choices. Mm. Or maybe this what somebody want to happen. They want to have a happy family and get married, and maybe it ain't happened yet, something like that. I wish I had good in-laws. I really do. I wish they wouldn't have waited till they got time for them to go before they start being my friend. You know what I'm saying? And recognize that I did care about their child. You know what I'm saying? That's the crazy thing. King of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. Investment. Maybe there's something invested in. Money. Let's see. A business. Arrogance. Powerful. Knight of Wands. Bring up love. Charming. Creative. Police. Reckless. A yes. Green light. Arrogance. So mask. So temp uniform could be like I said, security guard, cop, soldier. Five of Pentacles reverse. You outsmarted them. Got shelter, an apartment, home. So somebody would want you left out in the cold or homeless. Um, positive. What's this? Blind, crippling, crazy. The world reverse. Okay, internet, world turned upside down. Um, not the end of the cycle. I want to say UNITY. Universal laws disobeyed. Also looking at porn or something like that too. Um, don't know who against or for you. So not trusting. Gossip of them. Competition. So what's going on? What's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. Who? Marvin Gaye. Nine of Wands reverse. Somebody that threw some magic or tried some magic. Be careful. Look like a return to sender. I don't know if somebody was playing with magic. I don't know if they messed up your happy life right here. Or somebody was reckless. Um, or somebody played with somebody's life. Trickery may have been done. Burn. Life lessons. Victim. Not a victim. This is like I'm down but I ain't out. The Nine of Wands this way. Been through a lot. Might not see the whole deal, but ancestors guiding me. They see what I don't see. Okay. It's also protection of farmer, stuff like that. Also a whole bunch of soldiers being wounded. Right? Being wounded. Okay. Um and now it's reverse. It says watch. Be careful. Decided not to be a victim. Okay, so somebody getting it together. Let's see. From being stabbed in the back or puppet, being a puppet on a string. Um, to Peto Energy, he didn't really. His son wasn't really a puppet, but they tried to. When he went out, they tried to use him because he was naive. You know, he didn't know a lot of things. He was happy go lucky. You know, go on the right path, doing the right things, had high hopes, and then he came upon some real shysters who used him. I think they put him in a show on some of them things. I think they used him as a puppet. Got him to do some things, steal, all kind of stuff. We got voodoo doll, necromancy, piano, pulling, piano, guitar, strings attached. Chakras need to be aligned for one thing. Spirits in them. Back surgery as well. So they felt like they were. It's also a death, an ending, right? Or ending of a situation or relationship. Scarecrow, going back to the farmers, keeping critters out your crops. A robot. Okay, so from being stabbed in the back, decided not to be a victim. Oh, got the high priestess. Let's see if she come back. Ten of Wands reverse. Magic again, changing situation, caution. No tasks. Seek support, abusing magic. This for rainbow children. Other side of the rainbow. Ten of Wands. Limited access. Okay, so somebody tried to change the situation. Either after the tower, bad luck, or before the tower come down. Trying to get back up. But this look like in the ground though. Before a storm, I tried to cause a storm that is a return to sender. I don't know if somebody was messing with somebody's foundation, and because you did that, it came back to you. Um, Not so bad. Let's see. After the pain, we see. So, said burn. I don't know if somebody had a fire. Queen of Pentacles. So we got the king, we got couples, queen, king, queen of pentacles, king of pentacles, king of cup, queen of cup. For these married people. Yeah, that's all we got on the board. Besides the Hierophant, with the preacher getting married. Yeah, king of cup over here. This could be separated. Separated. Let's see. Investment also. Business. Focus. Let's see. They want me to go pull these right here. These came to mind. Wise. Wise is an owl. I'm going to take that out. Be wise, because they say don't be no fool. So I don't know what that means. I was staring at that first. Don't be no fool. Or someone feeling like a fool. Feeling like a fool. I know I can sing that. Graffiti. Open your eyes. A rebel. Scared to be free. Can't leave. 1 or 2. Not materialistic, but materialistic. Not responsible. Overthinking. So somebody thinking the way to get out of the tower is to cause more towers. And each time you do that, what I was saying about somebody use the magic for evil, and it's automatically it got to come back, whether it hit the person or not. That's just how it go. You can't do something without it coming back. That's eye for an eye. That's right. Yeah, eye for an eye. And the ancestors gonna make sure that happen. Okay, the eyes, the eye. Okay, the owl, the eye. Um, what does it say? It says insight. It said insight, knowledge, wise, be wise. Um, Rice University mascot. That's the mascot. Greek Athena goddess. Um, her what? Her coins and art. Is that what they say? Corn, Corns. Eyesight. Good mystery, magic. Salts, SAS, Salvonic, Slavonic, culture. Believe and announces death. And, Lord have mercy, what is this handwriting? Disaster. Spirit of the dead. Spirit, okay. See beyond. Nature, American Indians, Romans, prophecy, and protection. So according to how you use it, I guess. Worship. We know they're night crawlers, right? Got a lot of ancestors, Indian and Orishas on here. I want to say the all-seeing eye. So they can see in the night. So spirits watching, of course. Okay. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Cruise a boat. Maybe somebody asking spirits to, like we was talking about, to make sure they be okay on the boat. They was talking about the sailors. I don't know if somebody joined the Marines or the Navy. Um, okay, got the Fox. Gemini energy. Reverse. Not clever. Maybe they feel it wasn't a good thing to join that. Feeling some type of way. My daughter was talking to the first guy, the Gemini. He joined the Marines or some of them. After he broke her heart, he still wanted to be in her life. Then he started kind of like karma hit him when he went in the Marines, and it wasn't what he thought, and he was very sad that he joined the Marines. Anyway, let me move on. Piss me off. Okay, we got the Horan bird. Okay, nest. Okay, stork baby. I don't know if somebody got a child or somebody pregnant, or maybe they're saying, well, I'm not going to have this family. Okay, the doubt. Okay, somebody is scared of they're maybe gonna die because we got this war shit. They talking about ceasefire, but we know all kind of bullshit going on. Maybe they feel like they not gonna be around their kids or not see their child being born or either not having the kids. Maybe it's a fear of that. Air, or this air, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay, energy is depleted. I got Australia. Can't fly. That's transportation. Stuck. Maybe something wrong with the car. I'm hearing float on. Float, float, float on. Not anchored. Okay, my road says royal blood aliens. Um, earth blood what? Spilled. Oh, blood spilled. Cold road. Redo and sea. And also, China and different other places got that red. Certain time of year, the river turns red. So blood on it. Okay. So did something devastating and feel like it's karma. What you really want, what you really, really want, now you feel like you're not gonna get it. Leo energy. Opposite Aquarius. Spill blood. Nighttime. Mm, Common Ra. I don't know what it is. At night. Would be the moon. To the owls, the spirits who are watching. Okay, anchor. Anchor came up. Stuck. Planet anchor. Stay. To port. Underwater. Water spirits. It says heavy. So something weighing on somebody heavy. Ancestors. Bad and kick ass. Ancestors at night. Yeah, they don't play. Aquarius. Rat reverse. Not telling. Dead or gone. Escape, kill, attack. A rat in home. So somebody did something. Okay. And they kept trying to cover it up. And they maybe they didn't know about the spiritual world, I guess. But whatever you do, a little birdie gonna tell it. So it's always gonna be out there. A child says his son. Well, usually this way. It's this in the book. It's this is for children. No flowers. Um, say not spring or learning, not growing forest, no children. Oh, stop the bloodline. Rose, Arabic, black rose. Yeah, boy. mountains, Olympic, the gods and goddesses. Cold, cold as ice. Iceberg. Could be them ships dealing with our government as well. Whatever says Arabic, so whatever. I think Iran. Was Iran Arabic? I don't want to say that's Iran. I don't know if they Arabic or not. I think that's two different, but they're cousins. It says Sagittarius energy, stable, car broken. Or trying to fix their car or something. Not moving. Could be a deal. Snakes, Scorpio energy. And that's wise. Also, what is her name? Grand Zombie. Is that the one? Yeah. Grand Zombie. Great spirit. Respect spiritual forces. Zombie, African spirit or soul. Connection, living spirit, natural world, and ancestors who protect families. The snake, wisdom, renewal. Ashe. Oh, no. I got that. Marie Levine. Leaders cared for sacred snakes during ceremonies. Okay. Pluto energy, Scorpio, poison. So they were poison. She was poison. Yeah, I gathered that. So that's the. So it's in the ancestors' hand now. Um, river, bridge, swamps, forests. Aquarius, Capricorn, air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Virgo, with also the earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, okay, forest, the bridge, Bifrost Bridge, or the bridge between the crossroads, between, I was just talking about the trees, spiritual world and our world, and underworld, okay, um, Papa Legba, Marie Levine, ring, engagement, self, covenant, holy, ice wall, surround, also snake around the earth, and a ring, protection, salt, protection, or ceremony. This could be a ceremony. Um, red head, fire signs, BITCH, passing away. Red queen, head, that's my Umbrella Academy. Okay, fire sign, passing away. Um, attack, trapped, not white, weak white, so it would be gray or black, not strong, not loyal. Sagittarius energy player, mad dog or mad woman. Both of them stuck in. Closing book, spell book, unsolved. Libra energy, investigation, closing a book. So whatever went on, whoever started this has to come back. Has to be balanced out. Sickle, Grim Reaper. The Lotus closes, reverse. Dirty. Somebody was dirty, jealous, um, jealous of someone, so they decided to make a move and do something. A Judas, that coffin right behind it, all body, unhealthy. St. Peter, Judas, upside down, cross upside down. So, either spells were dead on people to make them do stuff, because the person was happy at first, or something that they wanted, and jealousy, pride, whatever the deal was, um, mental illness, we also got that, hurting, um, whatever it was, made them do something else that wasn't on the agenda at first. Cremation, not dead, fake. Rise, coffin reverse. So this could be a rebirth. Maybe punishment. Okay? Being born again in a child. Maybe the message is a message. Letter, mail, message, delivery, envelopes, stamps, mailman, delivery, trust, DPS, a truck, information, talking, hold, remove, pick up, in and out. So that's like message, neglect, the spiritual from the no nerves, fall in neglect. Area 51, Pisces energy. You hold the key. They open mind, idea, enlightenment. Also supposed to be high priestess, a cold-hearted, weak heart, or attack, recovering, not recovering, warrior, mad, revenge, Leo energy, Cancer, the moon, Pisces, protect. Mona Lisa, secret. Night, full moon. Sandman, drugs, prison, drinking, mental illness, transformation, meeting, and goddess. And a tower, home. Earth and water signs, home taken stable. Also Taurus, new home, a home body, bad luck, no gambling, luck bad, sperm, um, Aquarius energy, galaxy, extraterrestrial, flags. Hold on a minute. I am back. Aquarius energy. Elect, experiment, countries with stars. Star seeds or leprechauns, child reverse. Want to feel big or grown up or grow up. Missing, fall, grow up, I got it. Grown up, missing. Mm, that man. Let's see. Queen of Swords, truth. Right after that is crimes, reverse crime scene. Exhaustion, giving up, overwhelmed, burnt out, need energy, regroup. You're the best I ever had. Thanks. Keep hanging on. You got this. You're very strong. Audit car. Somebody being audited. Maybe somebody driver's license, need driver's license, whatever. Ancestors, creators, angels, family. Got your back from side, top, bottom, shielded. So mind your own business. Mind your business. Mind your business. Going to the underworld to ask for a loved one's life back. So somebody wishing they didn't do this. Evil family after you because you were a witness to a murder in the sea. Trying to talk to you. Rape, kidnap your child. Corrupt them for a secret society. Or just sick in the head. Want sex. Will you be my girlfriend, boyfriend? Young, innocent, really care, honest person. Eminem, it's a Libra energy. Ain't no human race. Ain't no eyes without face. Ain't no human race. He was talking. This was about a girlfriend who joined in the secret society, and he was watching her do voodoo, and watching her slowly deteriorate into uh, whatever they do to them when they do that. She wasn't the same person. It's like she sold her soul. You're a good woman. I'm in love. Take action. Be happy. Time for something new. Will you join my third party relationship? Child, face it. Some of your kids are murderous criminals and enjoy generational curses. Government. You know they lurking. In-laws. Chevy. Play video games, ignoring you, won't work, or talk or sex with you, in love with someone else, or punishing you. DNA test kit or pregnancy. Do you have baby pictures? And I don't. Hmm, interesting. Rewarded for your good efforts. You're getting another gift from the universe. Elevate. Say thank you, universe. Oh, I see someone. Who's this? Sir Matt Marshall. Hello. Rick Ross. Or Rick Rubin. Mm. Did I say him last time? I said Rick Ross instead of Rick Rubin. I don't know. You were warned ahead of time, so don't play like you don't know. Yeah, ancestors be telling us stuff. The arrogance and them forces, them evil forces, we let hurt just keep on building and building and turn your heart black and do some fucked up shit. You gotta go hurry up, take your spiritual bath, you know what I'm saying? Hurry up and go do something, talk to the ancestors, put some candles out, put some crystals, whatever you gotta do. I don't wanna do this. Losers. They don't want nothing and don't want you to have nothing or be nothing. Watch your surroundings. We got yacht, boat, or submarine. You told me the truth. They setting me up. Thanks for the information. Tell on yourself, too. You're not innocent. Please forgive me. I'm so sorry for hurting you. I lost my mind and hurt. I was just saying that. Can't let it do that. Take care of your feet. Wear right shoes, soak, etc. Could be put in witchcraft, voodoo doll, needle, or fire to hurt you. Because your feet are leg problems. People crazy. Definitely. Chocolate. Dark or white. Megan Thee Stallion. Aquarius energy. Headache, either black magic scent, need a laxative, high blood pressure, too much salt or sugar. Find out the difference. Take care of yourself. On the roof, penthouse, first to 15th floor, condo, townhouse. Your sister Sagittarius. Read a book, poems, riddles, to learn more knowledge and making a book, writing a book. Good morning, Israelites, sacred people, the real ones. Visit from the underworld, center, not hell. Had that already. Bugatti. Everything is in your favor. Believe it. So get ready, get ready, get ready. You will be okay and succeed, healthy and strong. Frenemies. Today was a good day. Call into existence. Traffic jam. Look at reports first. Dolphins. I'm in love with someone else. Protect poverty knocks on everyone's door like death. So prepare. If it ain't time to go or starve, you won't. Coming through the thunderstorm, beings are ancestors to kick ass. Okay. And disappointed women. Can't depend on you. Disappointed me too many times. Young kids involved in getting paid to traffic and kidnap other kids. That's what I'm saying. Alright. Swordfish, hammer shark, pig, elephant, was, foreigners, readers, big channels copying your work, thinking they can say it better than you, lost. No, or don't have no intuition, getting paid for your work. I want to be on the right side, fighting to change things. Father is innocent, could be trying to kill him. Kidnap the wrong child, children, torture, false photographers in schools, etc. When you and spouse break up, divorce, still be in your child's life and other parent. Don't stop it unless dangerous. Don't lie. Told y'all about being on the internet with your kids, men, the predators. If they don't see no man, they're gonna try to attack your child. Fortune tellers, same as tarot readers. Need a reading or your readings is correct. All right, y'all, that's what I got. Okay, hope that helps in some type of way. Until next time, y'all take care, be safe, and it's time to make a 360 if you haven't already. All right, love y'all. Thanks for coming. Bye.